Hey y'all, it is Jenny Fitstart. I'm here today to give you a tutorial on what sciatica is and what we can do to get rid of it. Basically, the sciatic nerve is the longest nerve in our body, and it runs from our lower back all the way down the back of the leg, even to the foot. Now, sciatica describes what happens when the sciatic nerve is being pinched. It can be pinched in two places, either in a tight muscle or from the back on the vertebrae near the spine. So we have to figure out where is it being pinched first, and that's how we figure out how it's being treated. Now, what causes it? It can be due to, again, muscle tightness, which is what we hope because that's easier to treat. Or it can be due to something going on in the vertebrae that's pushing on the sciatic nerve. Some examples are degenerative disc disease, a slipped disc, or what you hear about a herniated disc, spinal stenosis, or any other pressure-causing issues in the vertebrae. And then the last thing is, what are our symptoms? If you had sciatica, you know what it feels like. It is a very severe jolting pain that runs down through your buttocks, and it can run all the way down the leg. It is most common to go down one side because the nerve is being pinched either on the right or the left. Some other symptoms are pins and needles or numbness anywhere down the leg into the foot. Sometimes you'll see a decrease of bowel and bladder function. You might see inflammation and swelling, and you might see weakness of the leg. Again, one side usually, then two. So now we are going to go through my very favorite top exercises to help get rid of sciatica. You're going to need a mat and just a place to get down on the mat. Okay, so all you need is a mat, or even if you don't have a mat, you can just lie down on the carpet. We're going to do about 6 to 7 exercises, and the first one you are going to need to be upright in a kneeling position. And this is the first one. I'm just going to call it a low lunge. We're going to put one foot out in front, and we're going to extend the back leg as much as we can so that we're pushing forward right through the hips. You'll feel a stretch, but we are working back here to extend the lower back. If you feel like you have good balance, you can raise your arms up and hold. Three, two, one, and then we'll come out of it. And we're going to repeat this one more time. We're going to just extend forward. And if you feel like you have good balance, you could raise your arms up and a little bit of a lean back. And release. Now, even though sciatica is usually on one side, it's really a good idea to just do every exercise on both sides. So we're going to repeat the exact same thing. You're going to take your other leg forward, lean forward to get a good lunge, lift up the arms, extend the back, and hold. And release. And we're going to repeat this one more time, so just come out of the stretch. If you need to stand up and move around, you can. If not, we'll go right into our second one. Lean forward, arching your back a little, arms up, and hold. Three, two, and one, and come out of your position. All right, the next two stretches are going to be in a lying down position on your stomach. So let's get in that position now. And what you're going to do is prop yourself up on your elbows. Now let me show you the wrong way. The wrong way is to relax. The right way is to push down with your elbows and lifting the chin up. And we are extending that lower back and holding. And then we'll come out of it because you might need a little rest for the back. And then we come right back up and hold. And relax. Great job. Okay, I'm going to show you a level 2 version of this, okay? If it's too much, then you would just do the one I showed you right now with the elbows. But if you can, your next exercise will be hands by your chest and pushing up. Keeping your hips down and hold. And again, our idea is that we are extending our lower back. And relax. It should feel good to come out of that stretch. We're going to repeat one more time. You're going to push up. And again, if you can't get your arms straight like this, you're going to come down on your elbows. And we're holding for about 20 seconds. If you're once you start doing these and have them memorized, you might want to do them on your own. And I would hold about 20 to 30 seconds. And relax. Good job. Okay, we're going to come up on our hands and knees. And the next stretch, I call it a pigeon stretch. We're going to bring one leg forward so that it's kind of at like a figure 4. Now some of you might feel a good stretch right here. Some of you might want to go a little lower. If you can get this low, we're going to hold. And come up. Now, you should really feel that kind of right through here in our piriformis muscle. And then we're going to go right down again one more time. Maybe you're here, maybe your elbows, maybe you're all the way down. And then we come up. And then what we do to one side, we are going to do to the other. So, change your legs, bring one leg forward, take the other leg, scooch it back, hold your position, either here or here. And we want to come out of the stretch, let those muscles breathe. Make sure you're breathing. And then we're going to come down again. And maybe you could try coming all the way down. And we're going to come all the way up. Take your time getting out of this position. And our next couple of stretches are going to be in a lying down position on your back. So let's start there. Rolling back, take your left knee into your chest, right leg out, and hold. Hug your knee. So this stretch ought to feel good, especially after all the back extension. This is not really a back extension, but what it does is stretch the glute muscles and the piriformis, which is right where that sciatic nerve goes through. Let's switch. Hug and hold. And relax. I like to do things 2 times each, so we're back to the left knee. Hold it, give it a good squeeze, and hold it right here. If this is too much on your back, you're going to bend your other knee to help support your back. You decide. And then we do the other side. Hug and hold. And make sure you're breathing. I hope you are. And come down. Okay, the next exercise is very similar. We bring our knee up, but I want to get it at an angle. So, left knee up, bring it towards your right shoulder. So I take my right hand and I kind of pull my knee up and over. You'll notice I'm not going all the way over. I'm just putting it at an angle. This arm can do whatever, it's just hanging out. And then we put the leg down and we grab our other knee, but it's going at an angle, so my left hand goes on my right knee and I pull up and over. And release. 2 times on each side, y'all. So I want you to grab your knee, pull it up and over. Again, I have my left knee going towards my right shoulder. And release. And last time, up and over. I have a lot of patterns going on here, don't I? I have like a zebra carpet and a paisley flower mat and a tie-dye shirt. That ought to play with your mind a little bit. Ooh, good. So I do not have sciatica, but I'm really feeling my spine opening up and my hips, my glutes opening up. So let me take you to the next exercise. It's a hamstring stretch. And I think the best way to do it is to take a sheet or a belt. Why didn't I bring that? But you're going to put it over the foot and hold it. The reason you use a sheet or a belt is so that you're not having to hold this leg up. It shouldn't be shaking and it shouldn't be bent, okay? And then we release. And because you have maybe a sheet or a belt with you, I would keep the same leg and do it again. If you don't have the sheet or the belt, you can hold the back of your leg. And release. Good. So we're going to do it 2 times on the other leg. If you have a sheet or a belt, it would go under your foot and extend, or you can hold the back of your leg. Now do not judge me on my hamstring flexibility. It's never been good. My goal is always 90 degrees, right? And then release. And we'll do it again. The reason this is so important is that the hamstrings pull on that vertebrae, on the pelvis. So if we can relax some of that tension, it will help ease some of the tension near where that sciatic nerve is going. And release. I have one more. I saved the best for last. What you're going to do is bend the knees, cross your left ankle on the right knee. Should look like a figure 4. Now you're going to grab your right leg and pull it into your chest. Make sure you're not straining or holding your head up. Let's just concentrate on the lower body. And relax. And then we switch. Right ankle on your left knee. Now bring your left leg up to your chest. And relax. So we're almost done. We just need to repeat this one more time each side. Left ankle on right knee, right leg up to the chest. If you're feeling it right through here, you're doing it correctly. And relax. And then we'll finish off by doing the other leg, right ankle on left knee, pulling the left leg into the chest. And bring down. And then I would recommend before sitting up, just rolling to your side and coming up gently. So that's it. Remember, you can use these for any type of low back pain, but specifically for sciatica. I hope that it helps heal that pain and that you feel great and happy and healthy.